Hey everybody, it's still Monday, so we're still doing it. It's Napalm Records, A to Z.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
Hey everybody, my name is OldSkuleNerd, and I do reactions to metal and other types of music. This one I'm really looking forward to. As some of you know, we started a little project here where we go to Napalm Records website and look at all the bands in the label, the whole list. And then we think to ourselves, let's react to one song from each of these bands. Well, we've done a few bands so far, and we're now up to one of my favorite bands from Napalm Records. And this one was kind of difficult because I've already done Unstoppable. I've already done March on Versailles, both versions. I've done multiple reactions to Melissa Bonnie's projects like Dark Side of the Moon and some of the crazy stuff she does with Feuerschwanz and other bands. She loves to do collaborations. Well, here's the thing. I said it to my Patreon. I said, hey, okay, Patreon members, which one am I doing? Well, they decided that we're gonna do See You in Hell. Ad infinitum. Now, I have said ad infinitum. I've said all kinds of different ways, but it is confirmed the way to pronounce it is ad infinitum. The reason why I know that is because I watched an interview with Melissa Bonnie as she describes their processes in making the album, and the first thing she said was, hello, my name is Melissa from Ad Infinitum. I was like, hey, Melissa, that's how you say the band's name. So, it was either Melissa and the Crow Boys. Now it's apparently Melissa and the Owl Guys. They've changed up their masks with the new stuff, so it's pretty cool. Check it out. All right, so this one's going to be from the previous album. The new album is coming out. Really excited for it. This is with the old crow masks. They look like a bunch of satanic Toucan Sams. Don't eat the Fruit Loops, guys. Don't eat the Fruit Loops. Okay, so here we go. My name is Old School Nerd. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It's got all the social media posts, the Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel. I appreciate all of you. Some really ridiculous stuff going on there. Oh, and also coming up soon, the polls for the options for the next Napalm Records A to Z are going to be coming out on Patreon soon for you guys to vote on. So, check us out over there. Also, check out the merchandise store. We got some new stuff there. Yes, I am wearing a Julian Baker t-shirt. How could I not? She's awesome too. All right, speaking of awesome vocalists, let's check it out. Ad infinitum, Melissa and the Boys. This one's called See You in Hell. Naughty Napalm.
Oh, when the night comes back, all my fears and doubts get my hand to choose the way to end this masquerade. You were my only star, my light in the dark. One drop in your wine and all this pain will fade away. Now I run in tears from my bed eyes, ringing the bell. Someone is dead. Goodbye, my love. May we meet again. Heaven is close. See you.
Already, here we go. Now, if you've never heard a song by Ad Infinitum, you have literally wasted a lot of your life. You need to start now. They're unique in not just their visual presentations with the masks and the sound and stuff. They're a musical three-piece, of course, with Melissa Bonnie as the lead vocalist. What gives them an interesting avenue that you don't see a lot of is there are a lot of singers in Napalm Records and a few other metal labels. that are amazing vocalists. You know, you could talk about the Floriansons, right? You right? And Britney Slays, right? You could talk about all those people. But there is something that is enrichingly pure about Melissa Bonney's voice. And look, I follow Florianson's personal YouTube channel. And when she gets in the studio, there's something about when she sings, it's a full richness, but there's a hidden power that even when she tries to sing soft, it's there. It's like, and Britney Slays is the same way. She can belt and go powerful and just blow the doors off. And she does. But every time either one of those two vocalists sings softly in a whisper tone, you can still hear that power in the back, and it almost betrays their voice. And it's not a bad thing. It's because you know it's coming. Melissa Bonney is a very unique vocalist. When she sings her high falsetto voices and she's in her head voice, it is so soft and so clear. And it's almost comforting to hear. She can sing adult contemporary jazz. She can sing R&B right now because she has that soft, soothing tone. However, if you've ever seen any Ad Infinitum, and if this is your first time, welcome, you're going to hear that this is all a ruse. It is all a facade. It's real, don't get me wrong, but all she's doing is bringing you in. Come to me, my darlings, let me hold you. Everything is going to be okay. And when she goes off, she goes off. And she has all the power and viciousness of any of the other artists in the Napalm family. Just like people, when they first... This is a very unique situation. That's one of the big things that has really come out in metal. You've always had a group of women when you have a female fronted bands, okay, throughout history, whether, you know, and there's a bunch, okay, Arch Enemy, you know, you name it, coming from the beginning all the way to now, okay, and you're talking about Spirit Box, and you're talking about Nightwish, and you're talking about Ginger, and you're talking about Alicia Archers. There's so many different styles that women use when they're talking about their vocals. And when the reason why Ginger caught the world by storm 2 years ago was because Tatiana was able to have such a rich, soft, soothing voice in that studio performance of Pisces to where you're like, whoa, man, this is very jazzy elements, a lot of R&B and soul feeling in her voice. And then Roman hit the override button and then it was like, whoa, you know, and it caught people off guard. Not every woman can do that. Not every vocalist can do that. There are a lot of vocalists that even when they sing melodic and in their head voice, or even a falsetto, they still linger a small amount of that in there. And it makes you feel like, oh, what's about to happen? And even Tatiana now, even when she's doing some of her soft stuff, there's such a power in her performance now. You know it's coming and you're not fooled by Ginger. There's no way anyone's going to be like, oh, I didn't know Tatiana was going to do that. Melissa Bonney is very similar to that. The difference is, instead of a rich undertone, like a soul, deep, resonant, jazzy style, she's more of a contemporary, soft, not pop, but soft soul jazz style. It's very soft. It's very nurturing is the best way I can describe it. Because it's not sultry. It can be, but it's too soft to be seductive. It's comforting. The difference is that when she goes into her growl, into her metal voice, Melissa Bonney does not drop low like Tatiana does most of the time. She doesn't. But what she makes up for by not being able to go as low is there is an absolute aggressive, savage, just attack mode. The way she looks at the camera, the way she enunciates her words. One of the things that makes me very interested about Melissa Bonney is the crispness of her lyrical stylings in her head voice melodically, she can translate and be just as crisp in her growl voice where you can understand every word she says, which makes her very unique. The thing that Ad Infinitum, and of course now Dark Side of the Moon and a lot of the other collaborations that Melissa Bonney does, is she doesn't go as deep or as hard or as aggressive as some of the other female vocalist growlers in metal. And that's okay, because she's one of the few female vocalists that's growling that you can understand every word she says, which to me, way more important. She can take the growl and still make it musical. That's special. Let's see if she does it here.
Give my trust and heart to a troubled man. Never satisfied, my love you threw it away now. Your soul in the clouds. I look at the sky. Can you see me smile? I don't regret.
Everyone's drinking wine, and so is she. Everyone's draining their glasses, but look what else she's doing. Look at the little cup she's drinking from. Is that the antidote to the poison she put in the wine? If you're listening to the lyrics, it's a story of one drop in a glass of wine and it's over. Did she just poison? Did she just Ariana Stark the whole clan just now? Like you didn't love her already before, right? Let's go.
I look at the sky. Can you see me smile? I don't regret it anyway. This last glass of wine, then your heart was mine. So will it be for eternity?
Okay, is Melissa not a complete total mass murderer? Is she just refilling his cup and is going to poison him now on his refill? See, you don't know. See? Storytelling, people. It's about the storytelling. Let's go. Oh, see? She's literally just going to do it in front of all of them? It's supposed to be a drop. That's some cold shit, man. I don't know what's worse. The fact that she smiled, you know, that she just flat out poisoned him in front of everyone, or the fact that when she smiles, nobody else gives a shit. Have you noticed? Like, she poisoned him in front of everybody. He drank it. He dies. Totally King Joffrey's that shit. It's great stuff, right? He dies. Everyone keeps eating. She's a killer. Anyway, that's Ad Infinitum. Now, the one thing you didn't get to check out in this video, again, I've never seen this song before, so I didn't know, but I've seen a lot of their other stuff. So here's what I think you should do. Check out a lot of Ad Infinitum stuff. Check out Unstoppables, the brand new video that they have. It'll actually have a reaction to that in my playlist you're going to see here in a few minutes. Also check out March on Versailles. Something else that you guys need to do is go on YouTube right now. Okay, type in Ad Infinitum space acoustic. If you think they sound great as a metal band, they do. But they did do 2 videos where they're actually, I don't know where exactly they're at, but they're on some steps of some ancient structure. And Melissa and the guys, the drummer's got his cajon out, and I'm looking at my cajon over there going, I love that song. They do March on Versailles, and they do a song called Demons acoustically. And my favorite parts of that is just, it's just so, there's no production to it. It's just natural sounding, and it's really good. Also, there's a song called Ding. Look it up. Melissa Bonney, Ding. It's with Forrest once, and it's funny. It's a funny video, but it's about, you know, a bunch of guys drunk going to the tavern. You know, they're going to go to the tavern, hook up with some wenches, and all the ladies, led by Melissa, put them in their place. And when Melissa goes into her metal voice, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Excuse me. And they literally are like, okay. Yeah, that's how she does that. So anyway, Napalm A to Z, Ad Infinitum. My Patreon decided we're going to do See You in Hell. My name is OldSkuleNerd. I hope you enjoyed that because I know I did. Oh, man. I really love this band. And it's not just for the Raven Crow masks. And now kind of like a falcon owl kind of thing they got going on now. I think they switched their masks. If you look on Unstoppable, they have new masks. I think the beaks, they just kept bumping into doors and stuff. And that's hard on the neck.